Okay, here we go. Good morning. Many thanks indeed for checking in. This is Peter with you on the one and only Peter Private 99 hotline. This is the YouTube channel, free to air daily, bringing you the 4 horses of the apocalypse. 4 horses today for you in Lucky 15s, Yankees, singles, doubles, trebles, whichever way you want to play it. I've got the 4 keys to the kingdom ready for you right now. So get your pens and papers ready, and we will stay straight back into action after another winning day yesterday. Jupiter Road made sure of that. My final bet that I gave you out, I told you I always save the best till last. An 8-1 winner at Beverley. A horse, what did I tell you, had 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 next to its name. And if you check back on the video, I said it would have a 1 next to it after it ran yesterday. 8-1. How can that happen? Well, just check back in the video. If you didn't call yesterday, if you did tune in yesterday, you'll know it happened. And remember to stay till the end, because I'm saving the best till last. 4 bets for you on the line. 2 other bets yesterday. Daniel's Flyer. I did tell you as well, beyond that, whatever you do, I was pot all in each way. Pot all in each way. 14-1 each way, another huge winning bet, and only got touched off by an absolute miracle horse, a 50-1 rank outsider, but another big winning bet, 14-1 each way. And that, of course, alongside James Watt, which won by each way again at 8-1, another winning bet, made it 3 winning bets out of the 4, including an 8-1 clear-cut winner. And that followed a 100-1 pick-off double on Tuesday, with a lovely horse called the Arm Man, ridden by Paul Muir. The very last bet given out once again. Job done, 14-1 in a big handicap at Haydock Park. And that was accompanied by Thunder Flash, 8-1 to 9-2, ridden by Sean Levy, doing the trick at Leafy Lingfield, making sure another 2 winners out of 3 selections on the line. And on Monday, and I'm going to tell you on Monday, there was 2 more big places each way, 16-1 to 15-2, Ultraviolet, and the other horse was Society Red, 3rd at 11-1. Winners, 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 but more than winners, big price winners. We're talking big prices here. Average price selections around about 8-1, and overall I strike at just about 50% on horses winning or placing. Now if you look at that, you don't need to be Einstein or the brains of the Attorney General to work out that you are making a lot of money if you follow these bets on a daily basis. And I'm just going to tell you how much they are making on a daily basis, because all my stats are verified by a certified chartered accountant, and it's absolutely transparent. And to £1 each way, Lucky 15 daily, from the 9th of June, daily, it's making £1,230 profit, tax-free. No VAT, no tax, which is worth a significant more than the £1,230, that's for sure. Okay, big day today. It's a big day every day, and it's going to be a big day tomorrow. So make sure each and every day you stick with me at the hour of 9 a.m. on this line, and I'll bring you the very best of free information that I can possibly release. There is other stuff that I can't release, and I do have one of those bets today. It runs at Leopardstown. It's my 12-1 Irish bet of the season, and I'm only releasing that to my private clients. I'm not even just releasing it to them, I'm giving it to my private clients. So if you're not a member of my private club, and I know a lot of people did join yesterday, my private club, by clicking the link below, where they get all the bets by text messages, free of charge, daily to their mobile phone. There's no calls to make, no video links to make, nothing to make. Unless you want to tune in, you can, of course. It's absolutely free on this line, but you don't need to, because everything that I'm giving you, plus much, much more, is sent by text message daily to people's mobile phone, to my members, before 9 o'clock, and already gone out today. While I'm on this line, they've already got the best prices and guaranteed job done. But for joiners today, there is an extra bet at 12-1 at Leopardstown, a horse with no form once again, a horse with all the duck eggs, and I think it's going to win today. Basically, that's it. And the last time I was this confident was a horse called Lord Lariat, which won early last month, or mid last month, 25-1 to 7-1, which I did give on this line. If you can check back, you can, and look in the vault, and I did give that free of charge, 25-1 to 7-1. It joined the race about 2 from home, and just skipped away from him, then went on to win about 3 or 4 more on the trot. There was another horse with, I think, 11 zeros next to its name, and this one today is very similar, a similar sort of styled horse. With no form to its name, like Jupiter Road, no form to its name. The horses I'm giving you have got form to the name, but they have a lot of zeros, if you see what I mean. So, my job is to look deeper than the zero, and they have got really good form, but they doesn't appear to have shown it. Let's just put it like that. I think that's probably the politically correct way of transmitting that. So my job is to find the horses which are hiding under a bushel or dark horses. And those dark horses then win at 14 to 1, 25 to 1, 21, and have been got ready to win. Not always for gambling, it's because they need winners for the owners and need winners for the trainers to keep the business, the industry going. Everyone needs winners. And my job is to find those big winners which make the big payouts, like on Tuesday with a big 100 to 1 double there. Anyway, so there we go. I'm sure if you're following this line daily, I think there's 1,500 calls again yesterday. A lot of people joining, of course, nearly 2,500 subscribers. I think it's almost 50,000 views now in 2 months, and my likes are over 90% likes, and a great load of likes against yesterday, over 300, I think it was, people liked the video. That's great. So if you do like it, give me the thumbs up, and I'll continue to give the free bets on here. But I say there is one bet today I can't give you free because it's my members' Irish Bet of the Year, and that was for members only. But if you want that, you will get that if you join the private club, and that's spot on there, just £365 for 12 months. It just works out £1 a day, and that's including all your text messages and also your late information and much more. Right, and after all that, I think we need to get on. And it's hard to pick a best bet of these 4 today, but I do have one, which is my best bet of the 4. And they're all big prices, as I say. I'm going to start, I'm going to go to Bath. No particular order for a start. And then I'm just going to give you this big one in just one moment or two. But let me go to Bath, or Bath, as they say, Bath. And we'll go for Bath, or Bath, in the 6 o'clock. I say Bath. 6 o'clock at Bath. Number 4, Storm Melody, trained by Ali Stronge, ridden by Charles Bishop. Not going to go too much in depth if this message is going to last, say, longer than Charlton Heston's script in Ben Hur, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say I think the horse is absolutely slunging off a mark of 64, and this gelding is going to take the world a beating. I can't imagine it not being in the 3, to be honest with you. It's just stepping up slightly in trip. It's been running over at Bath. The last twice it's run has been at Bath, but over at the sharp 5 furlongs there, it wasn't quite enough. It's got an extended 5 today, nearly 6. I think Storm Melody is ready to rock today, and I'll be absolutely shell-shocked if it doesn't run a huge race. And it's one to give a good belt into, as I told a very good friend of mine yesterday about that 14 to 1 shot, Daniel's Flyer. I'll just show you that, by the way. This is not a game. There's a £10 lucky 15. This is back to front of a mirror image, so you have to excuse me, but I'm putting a lot more than that on. That's just a bet I put on in cash. I've got several people who are putting big bets on like this for me all over the place. But they're the 4, and there you'll see the bottom one. The Jupiter Road is there. If you can read back to front, the Jupiter Road Daniel's Flyer. So that's 150 quid lucky 15 there. And so forth. But what I'm saying is I'm backing these horses with you, and I'm fairly chunking them with you, so I want them to win as much as you do, and possibly more, of course. But together as a united army, we're all having a hell of a lot of money on these horses. 1,500 people having 15 quid on is, I can't even work that out at the moment, but it's a bit too early in the morning, but it's a lot of money, isn't it? A lot of money. So there's a lot of money going on these horses, so try and take the best price. And certainly try and bet with Betfred if you can on best odds guaranteed. It's not that I've got an affiliate deal with him, he's just the best bookie for best odds guaranteed all day. So why would you bet with anyone else? You'd have to be crazy. So Betfred is the place to go for best odds guaranteed, and he also pays triple the odds on a lucky 15, whereas no other bookmakers does as well. So, basically it's a 1-horse race with bookmakers for me. Betfred all the way. And that's that. So let's move on. Storm Melody, first bet of the day, and no conferring on that one. That one's, I think it's a put it down and pick it up job that's going to be in the frame, and I'll be disappointed if it doesn't win. I very much fancy that horse very strongly today, as you can probably tell. Let's move to Salisbury and move this message forward as fast as we can. Nice big 10 to 1 chance for you here, 350 at Salisbury. Number 1, it's called Sweet Pursuit, trained by Rod Millman, who's not in too bad a fat short form at the moment. Got a good claimer on, Finley Marsh today. This horse has got a cracking chance of a mark of 74 again. Another horse slipping, or a mare I should say, I apologise, slipping down the weights. And that's what these bets are all about, horses that are becoming very well handicapped indeed. The horse wasn't really given the best ride last time out by Finley Marsh, to be honest with you, all due respect. But I think today it will be given the best ride by him. I think she's going to take a lot of catching, a lot of beating today. And I think she's got a cracking chance. And the trip is a tiny bit, probably too short, tiny bit. But I'm going to negate that because I do think the horse is ready to strike. Number 1, Sweet Pursuit. Big price, about 8 or 10 to 1. I'm going to give you one more, and then I'm going to give you this final bet of the day. And remember, the final bet of the day won yesterday 8 to 1. The final bet of the day before, won 14 to 1. So that's about 150 to 1 double. So we'll see what we can do today for you with the final bet of the day. Don't forget, if you want to join my private club and get my 12 to 1 bonus bet of the year, Irish bet of the year, and I've backed in Ireland, I have backed an untold amount of winners. 12 to 1 on Saturday, Arduni. I've got lost count, and they're all big uns as well, big uns. Well, I don't bet short price favourites. You know, I'm in this game to bet average price 8 to 1s and win big doubles and trebles, and that's what it's all about. So I think today's horse in Ireland is going to take an incredible amount of stopping, and I'm only going to give it to my private clients. So if you want to join that, click below, and I'm giving you enough as it is. I think you know, being honest, I'm giving you plenty. And if you want plenty more, click the link below. And if you do click the link below, fill the form in correctly, because yesterday there was 1 or 2 errors popping up on people wanting to join, and I think they're rushing it through or trying to do it on the mobile, so it can be a bit tricky. So make sure you fill your credit card details in right, and also the security code number on the back, 3 digits, because if they're not right, it just automatically rejects it and it's invalid. Then the office has to ring people up then to check what's happened, try and talk you through it, and then they can't get hold of you, and it all gets a bit messy. So just spend a bit more time on filling the form out, just a couple of minutes more, and focus on it and get it right. And then it'll all go through smoothly. Because if you miss a digit or do something, it just rejects it. It's like anything on any form. Just got to fill the form in correctly. So take your time. I know it's exciting and fiddly, but once you've done it, once you're in for 12 months. That's a 12-month deal, 365, just £1 a day. Yeah, it sells itself really, doesn't it? Right. So where are we after all that? I think I've lost my thread totally now. I have lost my thread totally. I'm going to go to the 550 at. No, I'm not. Where am I going? I've lost the plot. I'm going to the 210 at Hamilton. I must apologise for that. You can see it's live, can't you? I went on a fairground ride last night with my family, and it absolutely threw me around like a rag doll at a machine called the Waltzer. You wouldn't believe what it was like. I tell you, I think it was a haunted machine. It was something was in there, and it was like an entity. And when I got off, I had to sit down for about an hour and a half. It was dreadful, and I'm not quite recovered, but I'm nearly recovered. But I shall never ever go on another fairground ride so long as I live. You can bet on that. I tell you. Wow. Anyway, number 3 in the 210 at Hamilton Park is a big price one, 12 to 1, trained by Adrian Nichols, ridden by Rowan Scott. The horse is called 26th Street. 26th Street. Big price this one, off a mark of 69. No form to its name once again, and form figures of 9, 15th, 10th and 7th. None at all. 9th of 12, 15th of 16, 10th of 17 and 7th of 8. You know, crazy bet, but I don't think so. I think the horse is ready to pop up here today, and it's got a very good chance indeed. Running off a low mark, 69, and I'm going to be backing that one in my Lucky 15 today, and this has a good chance. Number 3, 26th Street in the 210 at Hamilton, running off a mark of 69 in this 0 to 70. I think the horse is going to take a lot of stopping at a very big price indeed, and would not surprise me if it popped up. Raced last time in a race 0 to 85, so that's a big drop in class for this horse. Adrian Nichols is very adept at pulling these big ones out of the hat, and this could be another one. Number 3, 26th Street. It's going to be suited by the trip. The ground's okay as well at Hamilton. And there we go with that one. And now I'm going to leave you with the last bet of the day, and I'm going to stay at Hamilton for that one as well. And hopefully it can land you a 3-time, having had an 8 to 1 and a 14 to 1. Hopefully we can pull this out of the bag, and I can give you another very big winner indeed. This one's ridden by a young apprentice jockey called Ella McCain, claiming £5, but she has rode, I think she's rode over a dozen winners. I don't worry too much about her, and she claims £5. And this horse is a horse ready to win, no doubt about it. It's number 4 anyway. It's in the 550 at Hamilton. It's a horse I think has got an outstanding chance today. Well, I know it has. It's number 4. It's called Brutalab. Brutalab. It's in the 550 at Hamilton. Brutalab. Brutalab. Trained by Tim Easterby. Likes to front run or race from the front. I think that's going to suit it today. The ground's okay. The trip's all right. And I think everything's all right. Number 4, Brutalab in a 550 at Hamilton today. I'm not going to go through them again. Once again, it was a long message. If you want to cut out all these long messages and you want to get yourself on board with a fantastic private club where all bets are sent to you by text messages daily, well, all you've got to do is click the link below and get yourself a 12-to-1 Irish Bet of the Year. Fill the form in correctly though, please, because as I say, it was a bit of a haphazard thing yesterday when people are just rushing to get on. And by the way, that horse everyone did rush to get on did collect as well. 12-to-1 into 6-to-1 each way. Another winning bet. That's it. Thumbs up. See you tomorrow.